Hello, my name is Derek, and today I'm going to talk to you about psychic protection and grounding. Now, in all my courses, I always talk about psychic protection and grounding at the very beginning. Because as healers, as psychics, as just people who care about other people, we often take on the other people's energy. And sometimes you hear the word energy vampires, and we've walked away from somewhere feeling depressed, we don't know why. We've been in a pub or something like that, and you know before you walk in who's winning or who's losing because we feel the energy. So we have to learn to protect ourselves from negative energy. And when we're doing work, we have to maybe blend our energies with other people, and then we'll have to disconnect after the healing or after the session to get information or to get the empathy or pick up on empathy from others. We have to blend sometimes. Now, I've got this blog and it's information I received from, you can say, the Spiritualist Church over the years and other mediums, and just bits and pieces there to help you. Now, very often this time of year, because we're getting the darker nights, get people phoning up and saying, "Oh, Derek, my house is haunted," or whatever, and they ask me for advice. The best advice I can give, because very often it's not the house, it's the person themselves that's attracting the energy. It could be somebody in our family who's just wanting to come through and get a message, or it could be there is something connected to that house that needs to be cleared. And very often when people are decorating houses and they're down in the bare bones again, there's that energy that's been trapped there for years trying to come out. Now, it's not a case of they're going to materialise in front of you. Sometimes you'll get a subtle message or you'll get something you're drawn to. And when you get that feeling, whether it's a tingle in the back of your neck or your ears start to ring as it does in my case, all you need to do is say, "I know you're there, come into my thoughts and how can I help you?" And we always put that bubble around us. And I always call it my protection bubble. It's a bubble of light. And very often I put the colour blue in there because it links me to the Archangel Michael type energy. It's very protective energy. So when you do your research and look at other ways of protecting yourself, some people use the dongs to clear an area. And you'll see me in my chat shows when I use the dongs, they kind of go like that and chimes, and that does clear an area. There's lots of different ways. I wear a cross, not just because I believe in Jesus and stuff like that, because I feel it's very protective and it brings in my divine light, and you could say God's divine light, but we all have different ways. So when you get that fear comes in, don't let it develop because it's giving them energy. And as I said, very often when I go into a place, it's very often the place, it's not the place, it's the people. And if the people have things moving and thrown at them, because that energy or spirit is trying to get their attention. And very often it takes somebody like me to come in to clear the area or to find out what it is. Now, there's some you can't explain, there's some I'm still learning about. But over the years, I've never been attacked by a spirit. I've been physically punched by one, and because they were upset and they spoke to that energy, and it was in Davie House, and there was a lot of abuse in the early days of mental health there. And when that spirit realised what was going on and the person I was, and I kept sending love to them, it all calmed down. So the key word is love, you know, and always send love. And sometimes when we feel something, I remember being in somebody's house and I felt a darkish energy, I just let it go through me. It's almost like you're taking it in and you let it go through because I didn't allow it to affect me. I didn't get changed by the negativity of the thoughts. So there is specialists who work in this field and you can search the internet or trust your own intuition. But do some basic grounding. When you feel lightheaded and you've been doing a little bit of work, go for a walk, calm down, come back, use your mindfulness and come back to the now. This blog will hopefully help you with some of these things, and if you want a chat about it, then book a spiritual development type of session, come in and have a chat with me. And I'll share experiences or I can signpost you to others. Now there's people I've went to in the past and have taught me things like shaman and stuff like that, like other mediums, and I've learned a lot from them. And it's all about sharing. And sometimes people have given me stuff who aren't, we could say, highly developed, but they've learned something. So it's not about calling in somebody who'll charge you hundreds of pounds to clear an area. It's trusting and the right people will come. Right? And I've learned my lesson over the years. and trusted people who were basically out there to rip me off. So trust your own gut, because we all can protect ourselves. We're all made of the same stuff, and we're all connected to the same stuff. So trust in your own power and your own light, because it never dies. So I hope this blog helps you, and if you want any more information, please get in touch with me. And thanks for listening.